For start.
Good morning to one and all. I am Senthilkumar. I am very happy to present my oral presentation of part of my research work during for this International Conference and Global Leadership Awards 2024 on behalf of this PRISAL. Today I am going to present my part of research work, and the topic is development of self-preserving sun care cosmeceuticals using multifunctional ingredients. We all know that each product, any cosmetic products or any product, it should be preserved from microbial contaminations. It's very important. The thought idea comes to my mind is traditionally now there are conventional preservatives are available. These conventional preservatives are give more adverse effects to the consumers, and moreover regulatory authorities also keep on stop the usage of that ingredients because of more adverse effect of this preservatives, and already reported most of them skin sensitivity reactions, carcinogenic agents and all. So to today's scenario, it is very important to develop the product free from preservatives. At the same time, it will give extended shelf life of the product as well as safety to the consumers. So with this, I'll introduce my abstract. So the present of my study, I start to develop self-preserving sun care cosmeceuticals by using the synergistic combination of multifunctional ingredients, and it can be screened by minimum inhibitory concentrations as well as preservative challenge test to prove the efficacy. The product is found stable up to the shelf life and free from adverse effects. In addition to that, the developed products is also screen to stability studies to study the physiochemical as well as sensory properties. So let's move on to my part of my work. So as already told, the objective is to identify the synergistic effect of multifunctional ingredients to produce the stable cosmeceutical sun care applications. So the part why I've chosen sun care applications means sun care cosmeceuticals. Today's scenario, sun care is very important to personal care category of products, because sunscare due to sunburns and ultraviolet radiation, people are affected photo damage, aging skins and some sunburns as well as photo damage to the skin, and it also makes the consumers to quick aging. So because of anti-auto oxidation fatty or free radical scavengers and all, to overcome this, sunscreen is very important to protect the skin from UV radiation as well as to make the moisturizing effect. So it's a consumer need. So what we thought to develop this self-preserving cosmetics in the sun care cosmeceutical products. Why we call it as cosmeceuticals? We all know that cosmetics and cosmeceuticals difference mean cosmetics is the product, it can apply to the external part of the body, it will delivering beautifying and it won't any change alter the structure of the body. It will be work on the epidermis layer of the skin. What does cosmeceuticals mean? It's a therapeutic ingredients. It will give both cosmetic benefits as well as the therapeutic benefits to the consumer, and moreover it will go deep penetrate into the dermis. So the product efficacy will be work better and the consumer will get the therapeutic effect with the cosmeceuticals. So the objective is to start up, I have screened some of the antimicrobial agents. These antimicrobial agents, purely whatever I selected is not listed in the conventional preservative gazette. For example, European standards or FDA. If you see list in regulatory agents, there is a prescribed standards to use the limited amount of preservatives, that too with certain limits because of the adverse effect, and the standard to prove the safety and efficacy. To overcome this, I want to develop preservative-free or self-preserving cosmetic without using any conventional preservative in the system. At the same time, it will preserve the product for the longer time. So for that, I have chosen the selection of some multifunctional ingredients which will act as a multiple benefits, including some antimicrobial effects. So for that, I have screened lot of ingredients, as well as the screen ingredients can be done with physiochemical properties, as well as the formulation development with the screen ingredients with the synergistic antimicrobial effect. Then it can be proven with MIC to qualify whether the active is working against or not. Based on that, to go ahead, the active synergistic will be find out with the combination of FIC index, fractional impurity concentration, to find out the synergy. Then different ratios studied, and the working ratios is shortlisted, and the working shortlisted ratio incorporated in the different sun care formulations like creams, lotion, and sprays with the different dosages level with the different concentrations, and proven with the conventional preservatives. And last but not least, also done the stability studies for the formulated products in terms of physiochemical and sensory parameters. So as I already told, let's go to methods and materials and methods. As you know, for making cosmetics, there is raw materials required, as well as the cosmeceutical ingredients, as well as the conventional preservative, which are approved by the regulatory agencies, used as a positive control, as well as my multifunctional ingredients combinations along with other excipients to make the formulations. In this, I have mentioned three major ingredients. I have studied lot whichever is shortlisted and whichever is working more effective against the conventional preservative and work as a multifunctional actives highlighted here. That is linimidopropyl dimonium chloride phosphate. It is a phospholipid. It having most multifunctional ingredients in cosmeceuticals. It will deliver multiple benefits. Second is an insulin. It belongs to polysaccharide. It will used as a food additive, as well as it will also used as a cosmetic ingredients, which will enhance the moisturizing effect and humectant, as well as it will be more protein dietary we can take internally, and it will also have the property of functional group to deliver as an antimicrobial agent. And the third ingredient is a chelating agent, tetrasodium. It will act as a sequestering agent to bind the metal ions. With this combination, it will give the synergistic effect with better antimicrobial efficacy along with the chelating agents. Then, as I already told, the method MIC is nothing but refers to minimum inhibitory concentration. This is the nothing but to maintain the lowest concentration of antimicrobial agent that will inhibit the growth of microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, and yeast and mold. So with this preliminary screening, we will come to know that how the drug is working against or not, with what dosage of concentration is required, and how much effective it will work. We'll find out through with the minimum inhibitory concentrations. Followed by minimum inhibitory concentration, the FIC index and synergistic effect is calculated for this MIC ingredients for the multifunctional ingredients combo, and followed by done the preservative challenge test. As we all know that to do the preservative test, there is a standard protocol available, ISO, then European standards, regulatory standards, but there is no standard method. But the regulatory, we have to use some particular amount of strains and bacteria is needed to use the for this preservative challenge test with the microbial strains like gram positive and gram negative, and these are the pathogenic bacteria and fungi which will cause adverse effects to the humans. So it is mandatory to protect the consumer from the microbial contaminations in the product during application is safe and mandatory. For this, we need to do inoculations. This is a common procedures for microbiological to do evaluations of inoculum of the samples using for bacteria and fungi, Sabrodextrose agar, and this soybean casein medium with particular digestions that we have done. Then the screening of multifunctional ingredients done by MIC, and we have proven that the whichever ingredients is working can be shortlisted. Then we have done the fractional inhibitory concentration to find out the synergy give, and the value is less than 1 mean it will work against the FX index value less than 1, and it works in against the minimum inhibitory concentrations. For that also, we are using the inoculum with the fraction medium soybean casein digest agar, and as well as for fungi. And as per the protocol, we have done the standards of microbial cultures and incubations, and with dilutions with the twofold dilutions using MIC with macro tube dilutions method, twofold dilutions to find out the minimum incubatory dosage, how it works for this multifunctional ingredients. This is the data of that multifunctional ingredients, MAC value of the ingredients. As I told, I have taken three different category of the compounds, biomimetic phospholipids, polysaccharides, and the chelating agents. The left side of the presentation shows the MAC values of the neat materials, and the fourth ingredients is the conventional preservative normally we used in the cosmetics approved by the regulatory agencies. So this is the MAC values. All the MAC values is found less and comparable to the the conventional preservatives. With this, we have tried the synergistic effect through the fractional inhibitory concentration with the concentration of this biomimetic phospholipids, polysaccharides, as well as this chelating agents with different ratios. Totally 75 combinations have been framed. In that 75 combinations, 3 combinations giving promising result and got the synergy with FXA index less than 1. That value will mention as the right hand side, and the down picture is these are the 5 major microbes can be used for the study of this preservative challenge test, as well as through the plating method and for using the microbial study. And this is the picture how we done. As I already told, MIC, normally we are using this 96 well plate method, using resasserin dye for gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria and fungi. Except this aspergillus mold, we have used this resasserin dye. It's clearly indicate that purple color mean there is a growth of bacteria, and the blue dye without changing violet color mean it's the resistance. So with this properly we have done for different ingredients. In this slide, as I already told, I am not doing screening for single these 3 ingredients. Multiple ingredients has been done, like glycerol, chloride, link, lactylate, linominate. I have highlighted in blue color whichever the ingredient used in the part of this work for Sansar formulations for both this gram-positives, gram-negative bacteria. This is for so Staphylococcus aureus is a gram-positive bacteria. E. coli and Pseudomonas aeruginosa is a gram-negative bacteria, and the MIC this is for Candida albicans for mold, and yeast Candida albicans, and for mold is Aspergillus bacillicis. It changed the color to the fungus. So these are the pictures. This is the MIC values. This I already explained. Based on that, I have done the synergetic result with broad ranges with 0.5 is to 12.5 is to 25 to 1 is to 12.5 is to 30. With that 3 different combination work, and that has been done in the formulations. Let's move on to the formulation part. So as a formulations, I already told different formats is consumer preferable, like creams, lotions, sprays. It depends upon person's likability as well as perception. So what we have done mean 3 different formation, all are in oil and water emulsions, and spray type we have used. If you see in this graph, we are using, as I already told, this is a cosmeceutical products. I am using the cosmeceutical UV absorber with sun protection factor with methyl chloroisolane, that is highlighted in that first color, that is that maroon color, and followed by our conventional preservative ratio as well as the benchmark and negative control. So positive control is conventional preservative, negative control no preservative. Then our self-preserving ingredients into concentrations like 0.5 and 7.5 dosed in different ratios. What we got the synergistic effect in the cosmeceutical formulations. And the cosmeceutical formulation that proven by preservative efficacy testing. This is the very mandatory and proven test. What is PCT? It is also called as antimicrobial effectiveness test, to find the product is preserving for a longer time, can be done by this preservative efficacy test. So evaluating the antimicrobial effectiveness of the product, and moreover the product is found stable or not for a prolonged period of time. So it's nothing but we have loaded the known amount of microorganisms, different cultures, and we have incubated and we have done to plating, and there is a log reduction from initial count should be greater than 1 into 10 to the power of 5, more than for bacteria and fungi as per the guidelines, and it should be reduced to the log reduction as per the criteria. And as per the standards, if you see ISO, European standard, Japanese standards, and American standard, there are 2 criteria A, B. A is more stringent. There should be 3 log reductions for bacteria from initial count to day days, and there is no increase from 0 to 3 days, like that fungi for 14 days. As per the standards, we need to done this preservative efficacy test. And this is the preservative efficacy test protocol, whatever the develop of the products. It's clearly indicate that negative without preservative, this is not passes the preservative challenge test, even though with day 17. Normally we will do the check the efficacy with the day 7, 14, 21 days. To make it more stringent, we have checked day 1, day 2, day 3. So all our product, it's comparable to the conventional preservative with the log reduction, and it's reduced the microbial effectiveness colony counting, whatever the initial dose with 1 lakh and reduced to 0, and it's completely inhibiting the growth of bacteria, fungi, as well as microorganisms in the the prepared formulations. Obviously, as I already told, not only done the preservative challenge test to go that it is many mandatory to do the physiochemical properties of the test of the developed products. For each property, then it should be the consumer perceivable like physical characteristics, chemical characteristics, as well as microbial evaluation. This has been done from the product from initial as well as shelf life of 6 months stability studies. Here I shown about the initial values of what are the normal basic parameters test done for the creams, lotions, and sprays like pH, viscosity. These are all parameters mandatory to satisfy the consumers, as well as the assay also done for this products. And first one is first one is sunscreen cream, and second is sunscreen lotion, and this is sunscreen spray. And also we have done the accelerated conditions with three different condition samples like controlled room temperature as well as accelerated with high external temperature beyond 5 degree. We all know that accelerated stability testing is very important to predict the shelf life in the shortest period of time to give the shelf life. So far, we have done the stability study in the actual HDP packing materials with 0, 1, 3, 6 month. There is no deviation happened with this product, and all the product found stable except without preservative sample got contaminated. Remaining all products are found stable from initial to up to the shelf life of 6 months. Now the ninth month is also running, and already the product got tested and it's found good. So to sum up with my presentation, so I have identified three combination of synergistic activity with the combination of sodium grapamidopropyl diammonium chloride, inulin, tetrasodium glutamate diacetate with three different combinations, and proven by MIC result. And MIC result, it has been done developed in the formulations with different formats like sunscreens, lotions, sprays, and all can be done with preservative challenge test with the conventional preservative, and proven that the efficacy is working better with the conventional preservatives. And 6 months stability completed for all the developed Sunscare cosmeceutical products. So with this, I clearly prove that whatever the combination of multifunctional ingredients developed in the combination will preserve the product itself from the microbial contaminations without the use of conventional preservative, and it is safe to the consumer use. And moreover, one more highlight, what I want to highlight means with that self-preserving this multifunctional combination, there is no restriction to use the dosage amount, because these all ingredients are generally recognized as safe, and we can use 100% also in our formulations. So there is no regulatory restrictions with the self-preserving cosmetics. And nowadays people will believe for more natural and chemical less free products emerging to usage for their daily day-to-day activities to prevent the prevent unwanted allergic reactions or side effects. So with this, I proudly say that the part of my work, whichever I developed, is clearly it's a self-preserving cosmetics, and this combination can be used for other personal care cosmetics like hair care products and body care products, and any cosmetic kind of products this can be used. And all the ingredients whatever selected is absolutely safe, and it can be generally recognized as safe. So with this, I conclude my topic. So I proudly say that I have developed a unique combination of multifunctional ingredients with the combination of biomimetic phospholipids, emollient sequestering agents with particular ratio will work against a conventional preservative, and we can go claim for multiple claims without free preservatives. The product is stable up to for a longer time, and to protect the consumer from microbial contaminations, as well as to deliver the safe and effective product. So with this, I conclude my speech, and these are the references I have taken for this development. And with this, I conclude my speech. And thank you for giving an opportunity to present oral presentations for this PRISAL presents this international conference on Global Leadership Award 24, that is shaping the future through implementations of advanced technology, tech trend, and insights for tomorrow. Definitely, this work is definitely will give beneficial to the consumer as well as to the society. And I have also done other part of combinations, that is in another part I'll present in next forum of that work. With this, I conclude my talk. Thank you very much.